Hello everyone. Today we will cover stanzas written in Dejection near Naples by P.B. Shelley. It is one of the most remarkable poems in English poetry. It brings before us the dejected and sad condition of the poet's heart while he was in Italy. It is one of the most melancholic poems by Shelley. The poem presents a contrast between nature's calm and beautiful aspects with Shelley's mood of despair and dejection. However, it provides relief to the poet's tired heart, and he reconciles himself to his fate by taking shelter in the lap of nature. The poem was written in the year 1818 and published in 1824. It consists of 5 stanzas of 9 lines each. It was written when Shelley visited Naples along with his wife, Mrs. Shelley. At that time, he was suffering from bad health, which had a very depressing effect on him. It is this extreme mood of melancholy which is given expression to in this poem. Let's start reading. The sun is warm, the sky is clear, the waves are dancing fast and bright. Blue isles and snowy mountains wear the purple noon's transparent might. The breath of the moist earth is light around its unexpanded buds, like many a voice of one delight. The winds, the birds, the ocean floods, the city's voice itself is soft like solitudes. So in this first stanza, Shelley describes the enchanting sight of nature. The sun is shining brightly in the clear sky, and the waves of the sea are dancing under its light. The islands, which look blue on account of the water of the sea surrounding them, and the mountains covered with snow, have all become transparent under the purple light of the midday sun. The moist wind, which seemed to have the breath of the earth, is quietly blowing the buds which are yet to bloom. Though the winds, the birds, the waves of the ocean, and the city all are producing their own sounds, yet they combine to form a harmonious note which is as soft and undisturbing as the voice of solitude. I see the deep's untrampled floor with green and purple seaweed strewn. I see the waves upon the shore, like lights dissolved in star showers thrown. I sit upon the sands alone. The lightning of the noontide ocean is flashing around me, and a tone arises from its measured motion. How sweet! Did any heart now share in my emotion? In the second stanza, Shelley describes the beautiful sight presented by the ocean and its waves. The water is so transparent that the poet can look deep into the very floor of the ocean, which is not yet trampled by man's feet. The bottom of the deep sea is all scattered with green and purple seaweeds. The waves, while striking against the coast, shine as brightly as the shower of rain at night when the stars are shining in the sky. Shelley is moved by this charming scene, and he sits alone on the sand and admires its beauty. The reflection of the sun falling in the noontide ocean is brightening him. The measured rise and fall of the waves is producing a very harmonious note. The poet is completely absorbed in the scene around him. He is so much thrilled that he wishes some other person may also share his emotion which he is experiencing at that time. Alas, I have nor hope nor health, nor peace within nor calm around, nor that content surpassing wealth the sage in meditation found, and walked with inward glory crowned, nor fame nor power, nor love, nor leisure. Others I see whom these surround, smiling they live and call life pleasure. To me, that cup has been dealt in another measure. In this third stanza, Shelley disburdens his heart of the deep anguish that lies within him. Although the natural scenes around him are enchantingly beautiful, yet within him is a deep anguish which nothing can pacify. There are so many blessings in the world which people enjoy in this world, but unfortunately, even one of them is not bestowed on our poor poet. He is deprived of the two greatest blessings, hope of a bright future and good health. There is no peace within his heart, and his surroundings in a foreign country are extremely disturbing. There are some great souls who, in spite of the distressing circumstances, remain contented within themselves and derive consolation, but unfortunately, this is not the case with our poet. While in meditation, the sages experience happiness which even the richest people of the world cannot enjoy. But Shelley does not experience that inner glow, warmth, or happiness. He does not have some other advantages which are enjoyed by many people, such as fame, power, love, or leisure. All these are unfortunately denied to him. On the other hand, other people who are or might be even of less merit than the poet are provided with these worldly gifts, and they are having a nice time. Naturally, the lives of such people are spent happily, and they pronounce smilingly that life is all pleasure for them. But Shelley has been dealt very severely by destiny. So we see a lot of exaggeration in this stanza, which is due to the ill health of Shelley. Yet now despair itself is mild, even as the winds and waters are. I could lie down like a tired child and weep away the life of care, which I have borne and yet must bear, till death like sleep might steal on me, and I might feel in the warm air my cheek grow cold, and hear the sea breathe over my dying brain its last monotony. In the fourth stanza, Shelley describes the effect of harmony that prevails round him on his anguish. It has become rather mild, and the poet is now in a position to lie down like a tired child and disburden his heart of the pain that he has been suffering all his life, and which he is destined to suffer as long as he lives. It's only death that can put an end to his sufferings, and Shelley is eagerly waiting for that moment which will bring about his release. Shelley imagines himself breathing his last, feeling his cheeks growing cold under the warm air, and listening to the monotonous sound produced by the waves of the sea. This yearning of death, which provides the only relief from the suffering of life, is a typical romantic sentiment which has been beautifully expressed by Shelley. Some might lament that I were cold, as I, when this sweet day is gone, which my lost heart, too soon grown old, insults with this untimely moan. They might lament, for I am one whom men love not, and yet regret, unlike this day, which, when the sun shall on stainless glory set, will linger, though enjoyed, like joy in memory yet. In this fifth and last stanza, the poet imagines the sadness people would feel if he actually passed away. He says that there are some who might lament his death, although now they show little sympathy for him, just as he shall lament the passing of the sweet day, although now his despairing heart, which has grown old too soon, insults it with a complaint unsuited to its beauty. He goes on to draw a contrast between his own passing and that of a day. Because most people don't like him, he would not be remembered fondly. For the few who would actually miss him, his memory would be short-lived. However, the day he has spent witnessing the beautiful landscape near Naples is something he will not regret, for the joy which it has given will remain an abiding part of his memory. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the explanation. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.